This, Dr. Mandell here. Today I'm going to share something eye-opening, something that may completely change how you view protein after 60. You've been told for years that eggs are one of the best sources of protein. And yes, they are good, but what if I told you there's a better food out there? One that's more powerful, plant-based, and can help fight muscle loss even better as we age. Today we say forget eggs. This surprising food fights muscle loss better after 60. Today I want to share something truly life-changing, something that can directly impact your energy, your strength, and most importantly, your independence as you age. We're going to talk about protein, but not in the way you've always heard it. Now, I know many of you grew up with the idea that eggs are the gold standard for protein. And let's be honest, eggs are a good source of protein. There's no denying that. They're natural, simple, and have been a part of our diets for generations. But as we age, especially after 60, our bodies change. Our metabolism slows and our nutritional needs increase, especially when it comes to protein for maintaining muscle. This is why I want you to open your heart and your mind to a better protein source, one that not only matches the power of eggs, but actually surpasses it when it comes to rebuilding and protecting your muscles. That source is lentils. Yes, lentils. The humble legume you've probably walked past 100 times at the grocery store without realizing what a nutritional powerhouse it really is. Let's look at the numbers. 1 cup of cooked lentils provides you with about 18 grams of plant-based protein. Compare that to 2 large eggs, which together offer around 12 grams of protein. That's a 50% increase in protein in a single serving of lentils versus eggs. But protein grams alone don't tell the whole story, because the body doesn't just care about quantity. It also cares about quality and what comes with it. See, eggs contain cholesterol, about 186 milligrams per egg, all concentrated in the yolk. Now, for some people, this may not be a huge issue, but if you're dealing with cardiovascular problems, high cholesterol, or if you're taking medications, this could be something to think about. Lentils, they're cholesterol-free. That's right, 0 cholesterol. They're clean fuel for your body, and they help protect your heart while feeding your muscles. But we're just getting started. Lentils aren't just about protein. They're packed with fiber, and this is something eggs completely lack. Just 1 cup of lentils contains about 15 grams of fiber. Which is over half of your daily recommended intake. Fiber is crucial. It helps regulate your digestion, balances blood sugar, keeps your gut healthy, and keeps you feeling full longer. That means better weight management, better energy levels, and reduced inflammation, all things that affect how well you move, feel, and heal. Now let's talk about something very special that lentils provide: plant-based amino acids, including branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. These are the building blocks your body uses to repair and grow muscle tissue. After 60, your body's ability to absorb and utilize these amino acids becomes less efficient. That means you have to be even more intentional about getting high-quality sources of protein. Lentils are a complete package loaded with essential nutrients like iron, magnesium, zinc, and B vitamins that all support your muscle function, nervous system, and energy production. And here's something most people overlook: digestion. Eggs, especially when consumed regularly or in large amounts, can be hard on the digestive system. Some people may experience bloating, acid reflux, or even intestinal inflammation. Especially as digestive enzymes decline with age. Lentils, on the other hand, are easy to digest when properly cooked and soaked, and they help nourish your gut flora. This has a domino effect. When your digestion improves, your nutrient absorption skyrockets and your immune system strengthens. There's also the issue of sustainability and ethics, which more and more people are considering in their food choices. Lentils are not only better for your body, they're also better for the planet. They require less water, less land, and produce fewer greenhouse gases compared to animal farming. So when you choose lentils over eggs, or even over red meat, you're also making a conscious choice to support your environment. And I believe that caring for the world around us is a reflection of how we care for ourselves. Let's not forget blood sugar and insulin resistance, which become major concerns as we get older. Lentils have a low glycemic index, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar. They release energy slowly, keeping your energy levels steady throughout the day. Eggs do not offer this benefit. So if you're managing diabetes, pre-diabetes, or just want to maintain even energy levels, lentils win again. I want you to look at food not just as something you eat to survive, but as a tool. A tool to restore your strength, a tool to reverse aging, and a tool to rebuild your body from the inside out. And the truth is lentils are one of the most underappreciated tools we have, especially for older adults. So why do we keep glorifying eggs and ignoring lentils? It's habit, it's marketing, it's misinformation. But you, my friends, are wiser than that. You're here because you care about your health and you're ready to take control. You want to feel strong again. You want to wake up energized, move without pain, and keep your independence well into your 70s, 80s, and even 90s. Lentils can help get you there. They're affordable, easy to cook, and available almost everywhere. Whether you add them to soups, toss them in salads, make a hearty stew, or even blend them into a protein-packed dip. There are countless ways to enjoy lentils every day, and you don't need a lot. Even just 1 cup a day can make a massive difference over time. Remember, your body is always listening. Every bite you take is either healing you or hurting you. Lentils heal. They strengthen. They energize. And they give your body exactly what it needs to thrive, especially when you're over 60. So yes, eggs have their place. But if you're serious about building muscle, fighting fatigue, and aging with grace, I urge you to give lentils a chance to shine in your diet. You might be surprised at how good you feel. From my heart to yours, I want nothing more than for you to live a long, healthy and vibrant life. Your health is your wealth. And today, you just discovered one of nature's greatest treasures. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever noticed that you don't have the strength you used to? Maybe it's harder to get up from a chair, carry the groceries, climb stairs, or even open that jar you used to twist off with ease. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. This isn't weakness. This isn't laziness. This is something very real called sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. And it begins creeping in much earlier than most people realize. Now here's the truth they don't tell you after the age of 30. Yes, 30, we start losing 3-5% of our muscle mass each decade. But it's after 60 that this process accelerates dramatically. That's when it becomes visible, noticeable, and dangerous. And I'm here to tell you this doesn't have to be your story. You are not doomed to get weaker and frailer with age. Not if you understand what's happening and take the right steps to stop it. See, our muscles are like engines. They power everything we do, walking, standing, lifting, even breathing. But just like an engine, if we don't maintain it, if we don't give it fuel, if we don't tune it up, it breaks down. That's what happens during sarcopenia. The body begins to break down more muscle than it can build, especially if we're not moving enough or getting the right nutrition. Now you might say, but Dr. Mandell, I eat just like I did in my 40s, and that's the issue, because as we age, our protein requirements go up, not down. You may be eating what you always ate, but your body is no longer absorbing nutrients the same way. Your digestive enzymes decrease, your metabolism slows, your hormones shift. And this combination creates the perfect storm for muscle loss. And let's be honest, many seniors today aren't getting nearly enough protein to support muscle health. They're snacking on crackers, toast, tea, maybe some soup. That's not enough to rebuild muscle tissue. That's not enough to keep your legs strong or your back stable. That's not enough to prevent falls. The number one reason people lose their independence after 65. Now listen carefully. Sarcopenia is not just about muscles. It's about independence. It's about being able to get up out of bed, shower on your own, drive, cook, go for a walk, and enjoy time with your grandchildren. When your muscles shrink, your world shrinks too. You start moving less, you become afraid of falling, you isolate, and soon you're not just losing muscle, you're losing joy, confidence, and purpose. But here's what I love to remind you. Muscles respond at any age. I don't care if you're 60, 70, 80, or 90, your body is still listening. The moment you start feeding it the right fuel, the moment you start moving again, the moment you say, enough is enough, your body will respond. It's never too late to rebuild. Let me give you an example. I've worked with people in their 70s who couldn't get out of a chair without using their arms. Within weeks of focused movement, the right nutrition, and simple changes to their routine, they were getting up with ease. Their balance improved. Their confidence soared. Why? Because they addressed the root issue, muscle loss. Now here's the encouraging part. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. You don't need a gym membership. You just need consistency, nutrition, and awareness. That's it. Start with daily movement. Even light resistance training, things like bodyweight squats, resistance bands, or light dumbbells, can signal to your body, hey, these muscles are still in use. And when the body sees a demand, it adapts by building strength. Pair that with the right foods. Foods rich in protein, essential amino acids, and nutrients that support muscle recovery. Foods like lentils, beans, tofu, quinoa, leafy greens, nuts, and healthy fats add an anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric and ginger. And don't forget to hydrate. Water is critical for your muscles to function properly. You also want to make sure you're getting enough vitamin D, magnesium, and B12. Especially if you're plant-based. These nutrients help regulate muscle contractions, nerve signals, and recovery after movement. Deficiencies can speed up muscle breakdown, and they're extremely common in older adults. I also want to speak to your mindset because this is just as important as food or exercise. I know some of you feel discouraged. You may feel like your body is too far gone, that the damage has been done. But I want you to hear this. Your body was designed to heal. It is capable of rebuilding. It wants to repair. All it needs is a signal from you that you're ready to begin. And that starts with belief. You see, the sarcopenia doesn't just steal muscle, it steals hope. It convinces you that weakness is normal, that fragility is a part of aging. But the truth is, we've been messled. We've been told aging means decline. I'm here to tell you that aging is a call to action. The same way you tune up your car as it gets older, you must tune up your body. Your body isn't broken, it's just waiting for you to take action, waiting for you to nourish it, waiting for you to move it. Because the body doesn't give up unless you do. And you, my friend, are not a quitter. So let's make a new choice. Today, we stop accepting muscle loss as normal. Today, we commit to building back strength. Today, we make small daily decisions that add up to big transformation. Start with one habit, add one good meal, take one short walk, do 5 push-ups against the wall. Every little step is a message to your body, I'm still here, I still care. And I'm not done yet because you're not done. You still have time. You still have life. And you still have power. Let this be your wake-up call. I want to talk to you today about a powerful healing food that most people overlook. It's inexpensive, easy to prepare, and incredibly nutritious. And yet, it doesn't get nearly the recognition it deserves. That food is lentils. Now, when people think of superfoods, they usually picture something exotic or expensive. Maybe something they saw on a magazine cover or heard about on a commercial. But lentils, most people walk right past them in the store. That's a big mistake. Because lentils don't just give you protein. They give you whole body healing, especially for those of us over the age of 60. You see, after 60, your body starts to change in subtle but important ways. Your metabolism slows down. Your digestion becomes more sensitive. Your immune system needs extra support. And your energy levels can dip. This is the stage in life when you have to be very intentional about what goes into your body. And lentils, they are one of the best tools nature having us give her this stage of life. Let me walk you through it, one system at a time. First, let's talk about your heart. Did you know that lentils are completely cholesterol-free and very low in saturated fat? That's right, unlike many animal-based protein sources, lentils do not contribute to artery clogging plaque. In fact, studies have shown that eating lentils regularly can help lower DL cholesterol, that's the bad cholesterol, and improve overall cardiovascular health. This is huge. Why? Because heart disease remains the leading cause of death in seniors, and many of those cases are preventable. What you eat every day either protects your heart or puts it at risk. Lentils protect this. They're rich in potassium and magnesium, both of which help lower blood pressure naturally. Just one serving of lentils a few times a week can help your heart function better, beat stronger and last longer. Now let's move on to your digestive system. One of the most powerful benefits of lentils is their high fiber content. 1 cup of cooked lentils gives you over 15 grams of fiber. That's more than half of your recommended daily intake. Compare that to eggs, which give you 0 fiber. Fiber is essential, especially as we get older. It keeps your digestive tract moving, prevents constipation, reduces inflammation in the gut, and helps you absorb nutrients more efficiently. A healthy gut doesn't just help your stomach. It helps your brain, your immune system, your hormones, and your energy. The gut is like the command center of your body. This. And lentils feed the healthy bacteria that live there, what we call your gut microbiome. That means you digest better, feel better, and heal better. Let's talk next about blood sugar. This is a big one. As we age, our insulin sensitivity declines. That means your body may have trouble managing sugar, leading to higher blood glucose, weight gain, fatigue, and in many cases, this type 2 diabetes. Lentils help regulate this. They have a low glycemic index, which means they release energy slowly into the bloodstream. No sugar spikes, no crashes. Just steady this. Stable energy throughout your day. If you're trying to manage blood sugar, lose weight, or prevent diabetes, lentils should be part of your diet. Now let's talk about something people don't always connect to diet. Inflammation is the hidden enemy. It causes joint pain, fatigue, brain fog, and plays a role in almost every chronic illness. Lentils are loaded with antioxidants, polyphenols, and anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm inflammation naturally. That's right. This simple little legume is fighting inflammation inside your body every time you eat it. And when you reduce inflammation, you reduce pain, improve mobility, protect your brain, like this, and extend your life. Speaking of the brain, let's take a moment to talk about your cognitive health. After 60, many people start to notice changes in memory, focus, and mental clarity. The brain needs proper nutrition to stay sharp. Lentils are rich in B vitamins, especially folate, which helps produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. These chemicals support mood, memory, and emotional balance. If you've been feeling anxious, depressed, or mentally sluggish, your diet may be part of the cause. Lentils can help give your brain the building blocks it needs to thrive. Let's not forget bone health. Many seniors worry about osteoporosis or fractures, and rightly so. As muscle declines, bones become more vulnerable, but lentils can help. They provide magnesium, phosphorus, iron, and zinc, all crucial minerals for keeping your bones strong and your connective tissues supported. And the protein in lentils, it supports the muscles that surround your joints and spine, which means better posture, better balance, and a lower risk of falls. That's critical, because one fall can change your life. Let lentils help protect your bones before that happens. Now I want to say something about immune function. As we get older, our immune system slows down. It doesn't respond as quickly. It doesn't repair as efficiently. That's why seniors are more vulnerable to infections and slower to recover. But lentils, they boost the immune system. Lift your load up knitted with zinc, iron, and selenium, all of which support white blood cell function, repair tissue, and fight off illness. Eating lentils regularly strengthens your internal defense system, and that gives you more protection against colds, flu, and even cellular damage from oxidative stress. Here's the beauty of it. All of these benefits come from one food, one natural, whole, plant-based, unprocessed, affordable food. Isn't that amazing? No prescriptions, no side effects, just real healing from the inside out. Lentils aren't just muscle food. They're a whole body restoration food. They protect your heart, gut, brain, bones, and immune system. They help you balance your blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and stay full and satisfied so you're not reaching for junk between meals. And they're easy to make. You can boil them, season them, toss them into soups, salads, stews, or even blend them into dips. You can make them taste any way you want. And here's the best part. They're budget friendly. You don't have to break the bank, heal your body. Nature already gave us everything we need. So I encourage you, take advantage of it. Make lentils a part of your daily or weekly routine. Lift your knee up like this. Your body will thank you. Lighter, you'll move better. You'll sleep deeper. You'll think more clearly. And you'll take one more step toward becoming the healthiest version of yourself. Remember, healing doesn't always come in a pill. Sometimes it comes in a bowl of warm, comforting lentils. Your health is your responsibility and your opportunity. Today I want to talk to you about something incredibly simple, something that could completely transform your health, your energy, and your life after 60. I'm talking about the power of routine, and in particular, how easy it is to bring a nutritional powerhouse like lentils into your daily life with minimal time, effort, or cost. You see, when it comes to healthy eating, many people feel overwhelmed. They ask, what do I eat? How do I cook it? Can I afford it? Will it take too long? These are real concerns, especially for older adults. Many of you are living on fixed incomes. You may not have the strength or stamina to stand in the kitchen for long periods. You want meals that are simple, nourishing, and easy to prepare. Well, I've got some good news. Lentils are one of the easiest foods in the world to add to your daily routine. They're quick, affordable, and incredibly versatile. There are no excuses here. You don't need to be a gourmet chef. You don't need fancy ingredients. And you certainly don't need hours in the kitchen. Let's start with cooking. Most lentils don't even need soaking. That's right, you can just rinse them and boil them in water or broth for 15 to 20 minutes and they're ready. Red lentils cook even faster, sometimes in under 10 minutes. No waiting overnight. No complicated prep, just heat, water, and time. You can cook a big batch of lentils once and use them throughout the week. Store them in the fridge. Reheat them when needed. It's that simple. Imagine this with just one pot, one cooking session, and a little seasoning. You've got the foundation for multiple meals ready to go. Now let's talk about how to enjoy them. This is where it gets fun because lentils can take on the flavor of whatever you pair them with. You can go spicy, savory, tangy, even sweet if you want. Add them to soups and stews for a hearty, protein-rich boost. Toss them into salads for texture and nutrition. Cook them with turmeric, garlic, and olive oil for a powerful anti-inflammatory dish. Make a simple lentil curry with onions, tomatoes, and coconut milk. Mash them into veggie patties or lentil burgers like this. Blend them into a high protein dip with lemon, tahini, and herbs. The possibilities are endless, and you don't need to eat a massive amount. Even just 1 cup or half a cup twice a day is enough to deliver real benefits. That's all it takes. A small bowl at lunch, a scoop with dinner. Maybe mix it with rice or quinoa, or eat it alongside some steamed greens. Simple, gentle on the stomach, and deeply nourishing. One of the things I love most about lentils is that they're so adaptable to your lifestyle. Whether you live alone or with family, whether you cook every day or just once or twice a week, whether you're plant-based or just trying to eat a little healthier. Lentils fit in beautifully. Now I know some people say, but Dr. Mandell, I've never cooked lentils before. Let me ease your mind. Lentils don't need any special skill. No pressure cookers, no fancy equipment. Just a pot, some water, and maybe some salt or spices. You can even buy them pre-cooked in cans or pouches. Just rinse and warm. Done. The barrier to entry is incredibly low. That's why I recommend lentils to seniors all the time. They're one of the few foods that meet all my requirements like nutrient-dense, affordable, quick to prepare, easy to chew and digest, versatile in meals, a long shelf life, no refrigeration needed. When dry supports multiple systems in the body, you don't have to give up your cultural foods either. Lentils are found in recipes all around the world. Indian dals, Middle Eastern mujadara, Ethiopian miser wat, Italian lentil soup, Latin American lentijays, you name it. Whatever your background, up like lentils can become part of your story. And if you're on a tight budget, you'll love this. Lentils cost pennies per serving. A pound of dried lentils can make 6 to 8 full servings, sometimes more. Compare that to meat, poultry, or processed snacks. You're not only saving your health, you're saving your wallet too. Let's talk about leftovers. Lentils store beautifully. They can last 5 to 7 days in the fridge, and they freeze like a dream. Portion them out in containers, freeze them, and pull them out whenever you need a fast, healthy meal. That means less cooking, less stress, and more time to enjoy your day. And let's not forget something very important. Routine builds health. When you eat something nourishing every single day, when it becomes a part of your rhythm, it creates momentum in your body. The cells begin to heal as the tissues start to rebuild. Energy increases. Mood improves. All because you made one small, consistent choice. That's the beauty of lentils. They're not flashy. They're not trendy. They don't need a commercial. They just work. And they've been working for thousands of years in some of the healthiest cultures on earth. Let's be real. Many of the chronic problems we face in later life, fatigue, joint pain, weak muscles, poor digestion, high blood sugar, these are all things that the right daily foods can help prevent or reverse. And lentils hit every one of those areas. This is your invitation to make a shift, not a drastic change, not a total overhaul. Just one small change to add lentils to your daily life. This. Make them your go-to source of protein. Let them support your heart, your muscles, your mind, and your gut. Start today. Go to your pantry or head to the market. Pick up a bag of lentils. This. Cook 1 cup. Season it the way you like. Take that first bite and remind yourself, this is healing. This is strength. This is my new beginning. Because the truth is this, you don't need more pills. You don't need more stress. You need nourishment, and you need it in a form that's simple, powerful, and sustainable. Lentils give you that. Day after day, like this, meal after meal. So no more excuses, no more waiting. Let your healing begin in the kitchen. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Start with 1 bowl, this, and build from there. This. I want to share something that goes against what you've probably been told your whole life. Something that might just reignite hope deep inside of you. You've been told that aging means decline, like this. That it means getting weaker, slower, stiffer, and sicker. That it's a downhill ride and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, I'm here to tell you that's absolutely not true. Yes, this. Aging is real. It's a natural part of life. But the idea that you're supposed to break down, lose strength, lose your mind, and live in pain, that's not aging. That's neglect. This. That's the result of years and years of the wrong food, the wrong mindset, and the wrong habits. But here's the exciting truth: in your body is always trying to heal. This. It doesn't care how old you are. Whether you're 60, 70, or 90, your body is still listening. And when you give it the right tools, especially through nutrition, it starts to repair, to rebuild, like this, to rejuvenate. That's what I call reversing aging. And no, we're not talking about wrinkle creams or expensive treatments. We're talking about something much deeper, something that starts on the cellular level. Because aging doesn't just happen on the outside. It begins inside your cells, inside your muscles, your joints, your organs, your brain, and guess what? The fuel you put into your body every single day is what determines how fast or how slow you age. Let me give you an example. When you eat processed foods full of sugar, artificial chemicals, and unhealthy fats, you're not just filling your stomach. You're feeding inflammation, damaging cells, and accelerating the breakdown of tissue. That's aging and fast forward. But when you eat healing foods, natural whole plant-based foods, like lentils, you send your body the opposite messaging: slow down, rebuild, protect, heal. Lentils are one of the most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet. And it's not just about protein. Yes, lentils help rebuild your muscles, but they do so much more. They help stabilize your blood sugar so you don't have those spikes and crashes that wear out your pancreas. They give you iron, so your blood can carry oxygen efficiently to every cell in your body. They're rich in magnesium, which helps your muscles relax, your heart beat rhythmically, and your brain stay calm and focused. They provide fiber, which helps cleanse your digestive tract and keep your gut microbiome healthy. And friends, your gut is your second brain. If your gut is inflamed, your whole body suffers. If your gut is healthy, your entire system can function better. Lentils are also loaded with antioxidants, the nutrients that neutralize free radicals in your body. Free radicals are unstable molecules that damage your cells and accelerate aging. But antioxidants, they're like bodyguards for your cells. They protect your DNA. They slow down wear and tear. They reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which means less pain, less disease, and more vitality. That's not hype. That's science. I've seen people in their 60s and 70s who were struggling to walk, who were tired all the time, who thought they were just getting old. And I've seen those same people like this, after changing their nutrition, just that one step, get their lives back. They began moving again. They started thinking more clearly. They began sleeping better, smiling more, engaging with life again. That's not a coincidence. That's what happens when you feed your body what it was designed to eat. Because the truth is, your body is not failing you. It's responding to how you treat it. You wouldn't expect your car to run well if you poured soda in the gas tank. So why would your body run well on ultra-processed food? You were created for better. You were created to thrive. And listen, you don't have to overhaul your entire life in one day. Reversing aging doesn't mean going on a fad diet or starving yourself. It means making small, powerful choices consistently, like adding 1 cup of lentils to your meals each day. That alone can begin to shift your internal chemistry in a way that promotes regeneration instead of degeneration. The The protein in lentils supports muscle maintenance, critical for preventing sarcopenia, which is muscle loss that accelerates aging. The fiber helps sweep toxins from your colon. The minerals help regulate blood pressure. The plant compounds support your liver and kidneys, your body's natural detox system. Even more, the nutrients in lentils help reduce brain fog. Improve mental clarity and lower your risk of cognitive decline. That's right, you can protect your brain with food. That means fewer memory lapses. That means staying sharp for years to come. You see, friends, aging is not a sentence. It's a signal. It's your body's way of saying, hey, I need support. I need real food. I need healing. And the sooner you respond, the more time you'll have to enjoy life with energy, strength, and purpose. This is your reminder you don't have to age gracefully. You can age powerfully. You can age intentionally. You can age with vitality and joy. If you choose to feed your body what it really needs, don't wait for a diagnosis. Don't wait until you're in a wheelchair or dependent on pills like this. Prevention is the best medicine, and it starts on your plate. So next time you're thinking about what to eat, think beyond taste and convenience. Think about the message you're sending to your cells. Are you feeding disease or are you feeding life? Lentils may be simple, but don't underestimate them. They are nature's gift to the aging body, packed with everything you need to slow aging, restore balance, and feel strong again. Start with one change, one bowl, and keep going. That's how aging is reversed. Not through magic, not through money, but through momentum. You have that power. And I'm here to remind you, you're not too old, it's not too late, and your best days can still be ahead of you. From my heart to yours, stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay nourished.